Welcome back to Love Advice. It's your boy Garfield. I'm here with Schindler because apparently you got a haircut today, so I have to say it's
different
proper name, not Shinny. I know you ain't blind. We're here with Jasmine as well, our guest today. And today we're going to speak about finances in a relationship and whether or not we think it should be 50-50 or 70-30 or whatever. We're going to speak about it. Obviously, I don't give my opinions first because who does that? You know what I mean? Who does that? I would say lady first, but Schindler's feeling himself today. So since you got fresh trim, bro, go ahead. Do your thing. What you think? Finances in a relationship. Well, it should be 50-50 or you think it should be otherwise?
Well, first of all, you got to have bread. All right? That's just you just got to have bread. You got to have time. That's another thing too. But we talk about bread, so let me just. Alright. Do I think it needs to be 50-50? I mean, it could be, because it all depends on the financial status of your significant other. Maybe your partner is more well off than you are in terms of money and income, so they're able to afford more than you are. So I feel like it just comes to an understanding between both of y'all where the significant other is not doing too much and you're not doing too little, or you feel like you're not doing too little. But I feel like financially you should be able to communicate with them, be like, hey, listen, this is where I'm at right now and this is where I want to go, because you definitely can't just be like, this is where I'm at and then just leave it flat. You got to let them know, like, I got plans to move my money up. I got, if I'm an entrepreneur, yeah, I'm right here, but I want, maybe in 6 months to 12 months, I got shit going for me. So this is where I want to be. But it's all about communication. Like, you got to let them know this is where I'm at. I may not be able to afford, all the crazy shit that, them niggas in your DM offering you.
Right.
But, I got love. Like,
got love. I got time.
I got love. Like, I got that. Like, you know what I mean? But, it's all about communication. That's what I feel like. I don't really feel like you could put numbers on it because, y'all not like a business and not a negotiation deal. You feel me? But y'all just got to communicate, be like, this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I'm not comfortable with. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's all about compromise.
What do you think, Jasmine?
That's a solid answer, Schindler. I think that, like you said, there's not like a one set rule. Like, everybody's situation is going to be different. You definitely shouldn't go based off like what social media tells you. And I also think that, it depends on the relationship. So if you're in a marriage, it's different than when you're dating somebody. When you're dating somebody, I feel like it should be 50-50. I don't feel like that's the time for someone to spend all their money trying to support the other person. You might have a life to live after them, or you still have your own life to live, period. In a marriage, I feel like I feel like men are supposed to protect and provide, and that part of that finances fall under protecting and providing. So if a man wants to be the head honcho, you kind of have to kick up a little bit. Yeah, you kind of got to kick up a little bit extra there. But a woman will also pick up the slack in other ways too, like, traditional roles as cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, which I don't think is an issue, but that's a big factor in contributing to a relationship as well. So, yeah, if it's in a marriage, the man should be kicking up a little bit more if he wants to be known as head of the household. Or if not, it's going to be 50-50. It's no head. It's just, we're co-owning this household.
Right. Yeah, and you guys made some good points. So for all the city girls out there, chill the fuck out, all right? That's not the time we're on right now. Chill out. City boys up anyway.
What they say?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Get some head, some bread, then leave, right? That's what they said?
Nah, but it's funny. So have you guys ever witnessed or been a part of a situation where someone is, burdening you with like financial responsibility that you don't think should be yours, or vice versa?
I would say no. I feel like I've had a lot of understanding people that I've dealt with. You know what I mean?
Bless.
Like that's a blessing, because they be crazy out here. You know what I mean? But honestly, like I said, I feel like I've had some understanding people in terms of niggas balling now, but at the time, you see the cut though. You see the cut though.
Yo.
Cuts went up too. Cuts went up too after quarantine. So
Yo, shout out to Lamar, man.
Facts.
Shout out to Lamar.
Facts.
Follow her on Instagram, Lamar the Barber. Yeah,
You already know.
Ahead, bro.
You already know.
You know what I mean? I had to do that.
But what is it called? I feel like it's more so just like I said, understanding. You just gotta understand where somebody's at. You know, we've probably all been through college. You know what I mean? Like everybody's been a college.
Everybody broke in college.
Yeah,
anyway,
broke
so
college kid. You know what I mean? And you know, that's where it's funny because people be out here doing like the most relationships in college when you just be broke. Just crazy.
Trying to be cute.
Yeah, facts. So it's just like damn.
Lunch dates in the cab.
63s in that.
No, but
That's funny.
so you never had a scenario a girl be like, "Yo, pay for my nails," but like just got a number last week?
Nope.
That sounds
Never had
specific.
that. Never had that.
What you say?
That sounds specific.
I'm just saying. You know,
Never had that.
life is an experience. I live life. But what I'm saying is, for me, right? I don't have an issue paying for anything, but I don't think, like for example, if a girl asks me out on a date, don't expect me to pay for the meal. No, that sounds crazy. Don't expect me to pay for the meal, right?
That's because she invited you?
Yep.
I like that.
No,
concept.
because
I like that concept.
no. Like I'm not gonna do it.
I'm
It's
over
not
it
a thing
lot,
of
though.
like, oh, I'm not a gentleman or nothing. I'll still pull your seat out and all that. You know what I mean? I'm just a nice guy. But if it was vice versa, you wouldn't pay for the meal, right? You know what I mean?
True.
It's just certain scenarios.
Principle,
Dog.
Principle.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like,
Principle.
it's
I'm ordering a lot that day too. Drinks and that.
Bro.
Yeah.
Be over here ordering everything.
Leftovers. But I'm
But
gonna get 2 extra
Lunch
plates.
tomorrow?
Yeah. Appetizers. People be like, "What you got?" Yeah, I went to this
order
restaurant.
2 things, try eat them like, yeah,
Like,
dog, you got it.
yeah, I need to, you know what I mean, put that away, but I mean, I ain't gonna be that cruel, but
Nah, but as I was saying, it's a situation where I agree with you as far as the relationship goes. If I'm in a relationship with you, don't think I'm gonna pay for everything. And also, I don't think people should get into relationships where someone is like so much better than you financially. Like, you know what I mean? You guys should be, close. Because these things right here, you could do a lot, but there's people, because if you're not connected, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the symmetry don't work. People would treat you differently because they have more money than you. So, if I'm making $100,000 a year, I'm a
You got to date and tax bracket?
yeah. Date your tax bracket, date your wage, date your salary. You know what I mean? Real shit. But listen, city girls, slow down. All right.
so down.
It's
They
some
want that
city boys
fast
out there
cash.
too, though. A lot of y'all be wanting PS5s like right off the bat.
I'm still looking for my PS5.
Yo, I don't play
I mean,
video
I
games
play
no more.
Xbox, but I mean, if I get a PS5,
Yeah, I don't play video games no more. So y'all gotta worry about that.
might just sell that right after I get it. You know what I mean?
That's wild.
I don't play PS5.
No, but what I'm
Or
saying
maybe
is
gift
like,
it. I don't know.
honestly, if you date in your wage or your salary, your tax bracket, financially you'll have less issues.
Yeah, and I feel like those people that you date in your tax bracket or whatever will understand the purchases that you'll make. You know what I mean? You're not trying to spend certain amount of money on certain things that aren't necessary. So both of you can relate. Like, okay, we make around the same, amount of money. So like, I see what you're spending on. I see what the other person's
Right.
spending. So like, it's just like, okay, I understand why you made that purchase. I understand, but like, I feel like going out to eat really isn't anything like nowadays. I mean,
it's nothing. But as I said, you invite me out, you're paying. Now,
but I feel like I feel like the thing is too is like there's a lot of expectations that come with money in a relationship, like
especially on the males.
Yeah, like a lot of females would be like, oh yeah, like maybe their previous relationships they had somebody who was pampering them.
Right.
So, when they get into a new relationship with somebody else, maybe that's not the case. But I feel like it's good to, everybody has that a lot of women have that sense of like, independent, women doing their thing. But I feel like it's way better to do it more so of just like you know, if you don't do it much, but it's more so of like a treat. Like, yeah, you want to get your nails done? Here. Like,
Right.
go do that.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, make yourself, like, man, you want to go in a spa? Like, go. Here. Take that. You know what I mean? Like, spontaneous things will make you like, oh, shoot. Like,
Right.
you know, my man really fuck with me. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, instead of just like every week or every 2 weeks when you got an appointment, hair appointment or nails appointment, like, I'm just throwing cash at you. Like, nah, like, out of the blue, like, here. Take some bread, like go treat yourself, like, or let's go do this, or let's go do that. Like, I got it, don't worry about it. So I feel like the more spontaneous it is, keeps the, you know, the relationship going. It's a longevity. You feel me? If you're in a relationship, it should be for longevity.
That's
you know what I mean? So you got to time everything in that. You know what I mean? Everybody go through that cupcake bubble phase, whatever. But after that, it's just, you know what I mean? You get comfortable with the person. Being comfortable necessarily ain't bad. It's good. But don't get too comfortable. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Spontaneous things like here, like, you know, go get your hair done, your nails done. But, you know, it'd be good.
Yeah, but you gotta be something to me for me doing all that. Because I ain't out here tricking. I'm sorry.
What do y'all think about, like, going 50-50 on the first date? Like, why does the man have to pay? Why does the woman have to pay? Y'all
First
don't know
date?
each other.
Listen, I don't. Alright, so you
always
heard
have
what I
good
said
first
earlier.
dates,
Like,
though.
if you invite me on a date, I expect you to pay. Obviously, if you want to go 50-50, I do that with you. That's not a problem. But if I'm home, I'm chilling, not doing nothing, you know, mind my business. Hey, you want to go? Alright, cool, we could do that. I'll pay for whatever, you know what I mean? We could do that. But I don't feel like anything should be warranted to you. Like, you're just supposed to be giving everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm home, I cook a lot, you feel me? And I gotta go out, probably find some vegan spot that I don't even know if they food good or not. Like, it's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I be in the crib just chilling.
Chefing.
To be honest with you, I'm a good cook too. You might wake up, you're like, what's that? You boys in the kitchen, you get me?
Beaks.
I'm in the kitchen, don't worry, darling, I got you. Like, you ain't gotta worry about stuff like that.
True.
You eat less at the rest, your skin will start glowing, you know what I'm saying? All of that.
Yeah, true.
And these are facts. Look at my skin. What you think?
Listening.
Come on. Come on. Nah, but honestly though, if I was supposed to give anybody any advice on a financial situation between you and your partner, marriage is completely different. Obviously, I haven't experienced that, so I can't talk on something I haven't experienced.
Facts.
But that's a whole different world. But if you're in a relationship with someone, if you guys, as I said, you should be in similar tax brackets. That's just an opinion of mine. So it'd be less financial burden. Because if I make $15 and my girl make $200,
You would turn down someone that makes more money than you?
no, that's not what I'm saying. Ideally,
Get
it
that
works.
PS5 faster,
It's less
though.
of a burden. Yo, listen, if Rihanna came in here and said she
You might
wanted,
get a few games with that. Like,
Yo,
it might
listen-
lace you.
listen, if Rihanna came in here and said, "Yo, I'm trying to like," you know what I mean?
What?
Bro, I'm not denying that. I wouldn't turn down a
You said,
woman.
but you can't date.
But the
I'm
thing,
saying,
but the
ideally
thing,
speaking.
but the thing though is you just have to be a man who's a man completely. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in terms of like, cause a lot of men is bitches out here. Just saying, like these niggas moving like bitches. Back to the point. Like,
Wait, what's that face about?
Shots fired.
I'm just saying, that's just
She's
true.
saying facts.
Why niggas be?
Nah,
you know what I mean?
but
You just gotta be a man that's a man. Like, you really know, like, all right, maybe at this point in my life, it's not the best financially.
right.
Just gotta be looking to, and women who usually are making more money than their man see something. You know what I mean? It's not about, you got charisma. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
look
got
at
a
his
vision.
smile.
You know what I mean? There's that movie, I think this guy had like,
He has
I forget.
ambition.
He had ambition, he had an idea of everything like that.
Yeah, stuff like that works.
And then, you know what I mean, they were married or whatever, and then he kept failing, and then he finally got a breakthrough after they had divorce and everything.
Oh,
like
is the
that.
Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah, that's
Acrimony?
Acrimony.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? That
She
movie
knows
right
exactly what she's
there.
talking
That movie's
about.
crazy.
That
Like
movie
this.
right there.
Right.
Now, like, you know what I mean? So, obviously, she had a lot of peer pressure from her, like, you know, family and everything like
Right.
that. Like, that nigga ain't shit. Look at him, he's always like, you know, aspiring to his dreams and you know what I mean? He not bringing bread or whatever. But he became a millionaire and she became crazy. So who wins at the end of the day? He does. But
He did her kind of dirty. You living on some parts there.
but he gave her mad millions though.
Hey, listen.
He didn't have to do that.
Listen,
He
we ain't
had to
doing
do
all
that.
that today. We ain't doing
He
all
had
that
to
today.
do that though. He
Wait,
gave
hey,
her
hey.
he gave her millions.
We ain't
He
doing
did
all
her
that
dirty.
today.
He did her dirty.
I've been trying to figure out how did he do her
He did
dirty?
her dirty.
Cause he didn't have to give her I wouldn't give her the millions. Just for me, honestly, I wouldn't.
Bro, what I'm see
I
now
wouldn't.
now this we get back into that same thing I was talking about.
That's love advice.
Ideally, you want to date somebody in the same tax bracket because
Of
I'm
course.
sure.
Nah, but they was in college. You know what I mean? They was
Nah.
struggling together. Then after that, she loved the man. They got married, everything like that. This nigga had a dream. You know what I mean? This nigga
Dollar in the dream, huh?
nigga had a dream. And he kept pursuing and he kept doing it. Obviously, she was backing her man. But, you know what I mean? If money ain't coming to the table, obviously a woman could get tired. And I understand that.
That's the burden that you don't want to put on your relationship.
True.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's right.
They in your tax bracket, so you don't got to worry about stupid shit like, yo, you ain't buying no rice today. Like what the fuck? Like you don't got to worry about stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
rice today.
no, real shit. Chill out.
No rice today.
No, for real. It be stupid arguments you have about stupid financial stuff.
Yeah.
If you don't have that burden on your relationship, you actually
True.
talk about other things.
Other things.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grow together.
Yeah, finance
What if
shouldn't
they
be
like
a
show
problem.
you how to get money? Like, what if they put you onto game and y'all, you know?
That's even better.
That's even better.
If you got a woman that could show you how to make some money,
if she
What if
flipping
it's
the
just
money,
like, what if like so? If a guy met me and he has more money than me, I shouldn't like.
no, that's what I'm saying. I said ideally. Ideally doesn't mean, you know, ideally it's like, oh, it's the perfect scenario. Like,
Okay.
oh, nothing's wrong. Ideally, that's what we're saying. But
true.
obviously, the scale is unbalanced sometimes, and it's work. Yin
And
to
you
a
should
yang
be
or whatever they
you
may
should be
be.
honest though, like up front.
Facts.
Yeah, don't
Because
be
a
out
lot,
there
a lot of
fronting.
guys on the first date, you know what I mean, they cover the bill, whatever, like, yeah, and then girls just be, a lot of girls be expecting a lot of things too, but at the same time, you should just be honest, like, you know what I mean, let them know, you know, this is my financial situation, and, you know, this is how it is. I'm obviously trying to get better, as you should, because nobody want to be stuck in that, but, you know,
Right. And
be honest.
And bro, as I was saying, act your wage, date your
Act your
salary.
wage. Act your
Act
age.
your wage.
Act your age
No,
and
no.
wage.
No,
After wage.
act your
That's
wage,
facts. That's facts.
date your salary. You know what I mean? Once you do that, less problems. And that's the best advice I could give you in that scenario. You have anything else you want to say about that?
Yeah, I just said like don't feel pressure, like don't let social media and music lyrics tell you what the rule has to be. Like do what's best for you.
Thanks. Well, that's basically what they say. I mean, act your age. Don't be out here
That's a
with
good
them,
one.
them
That's
crazy
good.
chains out here. I mean, fake gold and that. This ain't fake gold, but you know.
Well, you know what it is, because Shitty over here feeling himself too much. It's love advice, and I'll catch you next episode.